G'day trendsetters, today I'm coming to you from Patagonia, Arizona. I am standing right out front of the old railway station, and you might notice there, elevation 4,044 feet, and it's about 1,035 miles to San Francisco, according to the railway station. Once upon a time the railway line ran out of town in this direction, and I did spot part of the old railway line as I drove into town. Anyway, I'm going to kick off a tour of this nice little town and then ride about 50-ish miles over a couple of nice climbs and right up to the border of Mexico. Should be an awesome ride, and the weather is absolutely amazing. This building also serves nowadays as the municipal court. On the right side here we have the Stage Stop Inn. Now I have no idea when this establishment was opened. I'm assuming it's been around a long time. And on the right there, the visitor center for Patagonia. Town of Patagonia, established 1898. This is the Marshal's office, or was the Marshal's office. Patagonia Jail, sponsored by Santa Cruz County, 1938. And there is the modern day Marshal's office. And there be the United States Post Office for Patagonia, Arizona, zip code 85624. There you go, Volkswagen fans. That's cool, the old gasoline station still in operation. Hello, do I know you? The Wagon Wheel Saloon, Patagonia's original cowboy bar. Established 1937. There you go, trendsetters, welcome to Patagonia, Arizona. Once upon a time the railway would have likely run right through the middle of this reserve or park that runs directly through the center of town. Good morning. I wonder if I could ask you out for a date later on today. Okay, I think it's time to get rolling here. Like I mentioned earlier, I've got about almost 50 miles. Not a huge ride today, but it promises to be very scenic, and I'll be dropping out right at the Mexican border. Yo. Gently rolling away from Patagonia. And as you can likely hear from the wind noise, I've got another blockhead wind. Hello, baby. Your horns are coming. Folks, cattle guards are not to be feared. Just relax, straight line. Over you go, no worries. Hey folks, alongside me is a bloke, his name's Xander. He runs the Cyclist menu. It's a gourmet cycling experience, travel, what else, mate?
Worldwide gravel and road cycling camps.
There you go.
Pretty special. Based here out of Patagonia, Arizona, along with our race event, the Spirit World 100.
I'm very envious, I have to say. Fantastic roads, man.
So nice to run into you out here, man. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Xander's being nice to me today. He's recovering. I'm already feeling the climb, which is very shallow.
We're heading up Harshaw Road. We're about 11 miles from the rim of the San Rafael Valley. It's a 90,000 acre wildlife preserve. Beautiful. We just left Harshaw Road. We just entered Harshaw Creek Road, traveling by the Spirit Tree right now. 6th oldest Fremont cottonwood in North America. Absolutely beautiful species. The This is the gateway to the San Rafael Valley.
And one other thing, folks, this was totally random. I was riding through town and Xander spotted me. I mean, I just randomly plan these trips, so it was very nice to run into him. I also learned I'm riding the very start of the Spirit Water 100 route, the 50, the 25 and the 100. It's been on my radar ever since the founder here concocted the ride. I obviously need to return at some point in time. Look at this scenery, folks. Unbloody-lievable. Folks, there's only one negative about this place. Like, there's too many good views. Xander's gone about his own path. He's doing a short recovery ride today. I'm kind of embarrassed. I've met Xander once before and I forgot that he was in town. Oh my. I'm riding climb 2 of 5 along today's route. I'm more than likely under geared and I am carrying my drone, which I likely won't be using today because I passed into, I believe it's national park territory, the Coronado Park I mentioned earlier. So no drone flying unless you have a permit. Sort of the guy who wings everything. I didn't plan too well. And I do like to abide by the federal laws. So if you ride out here, be sure to bring your low gears. Here we are, folks, at the summit. Sign indicates straight ahead, Lochiel, 13 miles. That is where I'm heading next. Here is a view from the top of the second climb, folks. There's my bike, the T-Lab X3 Titanium Adventure Bike, Shimano GRX Di2, and Envy's AG25 Foundation wheel set, which I'm reviewing at the moment. Is that view stunning or what? Note the sign, trendsetters. Primitive road, caution, use at your own risk. This surface is not regularly maintained. It looks perfectly fine to me if you have the right bike. For the geologists watching this video, here's a fine up-close detailed look at some of the rocks you'll see outside of Patagonia, Arizona. Directly ahead is one of the border patrol trucks that cruise this area. I'm very close to the border between the United States and Mexico. Judging from the gravelly road surface, it appears this road was scraped recently, and I'm seeing evidence of a couple of tyre tracks from fellow cyclists. Here we are, Lochiel. There's the Lochiel bulletin board. Now just behind me, that direction, is the Mexican border. I believe over this very steep little hill I will see into Mexico. There is the border fence. This side, the United States. The other side, Mexico. A moment ago you saw the church I passed on the way up this steep little climb, and here is the cemetery atop. Private family cemetery, not a tourist attraction, keep out, no worries. Here I am against the United States-Mexican border. It looks to me like they've used sections of old railway line to build part of this fence. The church there is private property, else I'd get a little bit closer. I think it's time to leave the bustling metropolis of Lochiel and head back on my route towards Patagonia and so on. Into the forest. Climb 3 of 5. And I have to remark, climbing with a drone that's not doing too much on my back is quite a handy little workout. On to climb number 4. This one is approximately 5 kilometers in length. It's chugging along nicely. It's not too steep yet. That be a very dry riverbed. Nearing the summit, part 1 of climb number 4. It's rather steep. If you can see the Garmin climb screen there, I'm right at the top of the steep stuff, little descent, and the climb continues up into steep stuff again. It's not super bad. I'm on a 31, 32 low gear. Wish I had a bit lower. It's my own fault. Anyway, press on. Nice and steep here. I didn't crush that descent because the conditions are very loose, a little bit sketchy in corners, ruts and so on, and I possess no travel knowledge of the descent. Atop the second summit of climb number 4, both hands on the handlebars on the way down. According to the Garmin's Climb Pro functionality, this is the last climb of today's course. I'm happy to report this one is pretty short and relatively shallow. Just crested the summits. It appears the remaining kilometers are mostly downhill. Fantastic. Probably time to put both hands on the handlebars. I I have 15 kilometers left to ride. I believe it's still mostly downhill. Appreciating that for sure. It's quite a bumpy descent, so it's not the sort of descent you can let the bike fly unless you've got maybe a full suspension 9 MCR 9 RDO, which I have reviewed on the Gravel Cyclist website, link below. That was a very spicy little descent. Just rolled back into the town limits of Patagonia, Arizona. Behind that fence is the gravel house by the Cyclist menu. Let's take a quick look inside with the host, Mr. Xander. Hello folks, we're in the Cyclist menu headquarters. Xander, he's off the bike. Dude, give us a quick tour.
How's it going, guys? This is the Gravel House. It is where we host Arizona Gravel Camp, downtown Patagonia, Arizona. Raven's Nest Guest House, Straw Bale Main House, Party Deck, Fire Pit, access to the San Rafael 12 miles up the road.
Inside the house here, Xander is the chef of the operation. He also rides.
Bunch of our big ride cards here. The holy shit, that's kind of an epic.
That's nice.
We've got the Spirit World 50.
I think that's basically what I did almost today. I mean, just by fluke. I just chopped off that section there. That was it. So okay, I did the almost Spirit World 50.
That's the big boy. November 4th through the 7th, 2021. Big weekend in Patagonia.
Yeah, 7,000.
Just over 7.
All right, and the one I almost did today, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, mate, give us the rest of the tour, please.
All right, walk into the kitchen and the living room here.
This is where you do your work.
Yeah, we renovated this whole thing.
You have a camp running right now, you said, and there is 10 people, I think. How much time goes into preparing the food for 10 individuals, cyclists?
It's kind of an all-day process, especially since we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
oh my
it's
God.
all inclusive.
And that's too easy. I ride this thing by myself though. No one sag me. You need to come here, don't I? Mate, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
And here is the view outside on the street from the gravel house. Pretty tasty. This now leads me to close off today's video. So I hope you enjoyed tagging along on my rambling around Patagonia, Arizona and beyond. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Gravel Cyclist YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the bell button to be notified of future videos such as this one, product reviews, bike reviews, and heaps of other madness. I'll see you in the next video.